Hello everyone, good morning. I know, my skin, it's healing. This is actually not an active thing. It's just like scarring. This one is, okay. Basically, if you watched my last or a couple videos, I never know the orders of these things, but the last primer testing video that I did, the Smashbox one, I have these two huge sad bits to blame on that primer. It did just what I thought it would and clogs up my skin when I use it, so I need a new primer. I need to stop using that stuff. So what better thing to do than try out another one? I have had this huge sample of Laura Mercier primer for longer than I would like to admit. But don't worry, it doesn't expire yet. It's even got an expiration on here and it's not there yet, so yes! I'm gonna use this before it does expire because it does expire soon and because I just really want to try out the product. So let's go on Sephora and find out more about this primer, shall we? This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Protect Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is going to set you back $34 for a 1.7 ounce tube. This is supposedly a lightweight gel cream formula that provides sunscreen protection and creates a canvas for flawless makeup application, which are the two things that I'm looking for the most right now. This non-chalky primer forms an even, invisible layer that expertly holds foundation to keep makeup fresh and color true for hours. Excellent. It's gonna help to prevent your foundation from oxidizing, and also with the sunscreen and everything in there, it's gonna keep you nice and protected out in the sun. Because this is a PA triple plus, that's just the highest ranking of protection that something can get. So very, 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 very good. Apparently this is even good for sensitive skin, which is great because my skin is clearly a bit sensitive. So I'm basically just gonna be rubbing this on my face and then putting on my foundation and testing this out for the day with you. So as always, I'm very excited to take you along for my day and, let you watch me smear some stuff on my face. So let's get on into it, shall we? So here's my face. Like I said, I've just got some scarring right now. This is, it was crusty, but it's not today, so I'm hoping it stays not crusty. And I just have my typical scars, and I've got one pimple right there, another crusty bit, some more scars, and that sad active guy that just won't seem to die. So let's hit it bad, just please go away. Please excuse that. There's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, I suppose I could not put makeup on today, but I'm going places and I want to not look like this. So time for primer. Here you go. Like I said, this is a really freaking nice size sample. I have no idea what was going on, but Sephora was giving this out as a free sample. It wasn't even like a promo. It came in one of their like sample bags or whatever. So, woo, there it is. And also, don't eat this. I feel like that's self-explanatory, but don't eat it. But if you're tempted and you do, call poison control. You gotta get that figured out. You should probably call a psychiatrist too. But, alright, so we're taking this off. No seal, that's alright. This looks like a creamy kind of a consistency. I'm gonna take my glasses off here, so I'm sorry if you go blurry, but I'm gonna smear this on my face. Oh, surprisingly, it doesn't really smell like sunscreen. Yet. Very, very slightly smells like sunscreen, but it is barely there. If I weren't like shoving my fingers up my nose right now, I wouldn't be able to smell any sort of a sunscreen. I definitely see, it's creamy in the sense that it rubs on your face and that it sinks in, but it's definitely gel-like in that it's not tacky, but more tacky than a cream would be. It really doesn't smell like anything. I'm surprised. Further proof that this is not expired yet. I've never had like a spa treatment or anything on my, that's a lie, I did once, It was wonderful. But it does leave your skin just feeling really supple and like bouncy or something. Oh, it feels nice. And this is my kind of a primer, opposed to like silicone primers where it just feels like it sits on top of the skin and is like clogging all your pores like this. This really feels like it sank in and is ready to grab on some foundation. So speaking of, let's put some foundation on my face. As always, I have products and stuff on my face and what I'm wearing and la 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 la. Not that you really want this grandpa cardigan, but like, I mean, I understand if you're jealous. It's from Goodwill. It's my favorite thing ever. But yeah, I'll have all the products and stuff that I'm using listed down below if you're curious. This is like best foundation for summer ever. Just saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through me slapping this on my face real quick here. Why am I so like slap my face? Because I want to get rid of this. Slap it into submission. Wrong part. Death Parade? Anyone? Thank you to the viewer that suggested I watch Death Parade because yeah, I watched that in like a day. So here it is. Foundation is on. I feel like it went on really well. Let's get you a little closer. This is exactly what I meant. I feel like you can compare in that last video with the Smashbox primer. I used the exact same foundation. Sorry, I've got an eyelash. Gotta make a wish. There we go, can't tell you. If you watched that last video, the primer, the Smashbox primer, you can tell immediately the difference that this foundation has sitting in my skin. You know, like it definitely let the foundation blend into my skin rather than just sit on top of it. It's really definitely noticeable like on my nose where it's just not like a flaky, clingy mess. It just really melds in. I am gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy today, but you know, put on some mascara and my brows and that sort of a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I will see you all back here in just a second on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, behold the power of makeup. So far you guys, definitely very, very so good. As you can see, it's definitely not like a mattifying primer or anything. It never promised that, but I think my skin looks perfectly natural as someone wearing foundation can look anyways. You know, it's got kind of a dewy finish, but not too bad. I think that's more a testament to the fact that it's, you know, summer and it's really hot outside. So there you go. It's not making my foundation or any of my makeup sit on top of my pores weird. And I'm just happy, yay! I'm not doing anything too crazy special today, just doing some errands. I'm gonna go see my mom. We might go to an art fair, but it looks like it might / already is sprinkling / raining outside, in which case we will not be going. We'll probably just stay in and order takeout and watch Orange is the New Black. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me regardless. It is currently 10:16 in the 10:17. Thanks a lot, clock, in the morning. I will just check in with you all whenever I need to blot my face probably, and then at the end of the day. So I will just see you whenever I feel like checking in with you next. So I'll see you then. Bye! is currently, what time? That time, 11:45? Is that? Yep, that sounds about right. Hello? Alright you guys, it is the end of the night. I am so ready to just take my makeup off, take a shower, and go to bed. Just bing bang boom, done done done. Let me sleep peacefully, because today was wonderful and then it turned into stressful. It didn't need to, but I am an angry Italian on the inside, and sometimes I let the little things get to me. Little things like the fact that I need to retake my driver's test because I need to get my Minnesota driver's license, and apparently Minnesota makes you retake the test. And I don't know if you guys remember the rules and things, like if a bunny rabbit happens to be crossing the road with a pedestrian, then what do you do and how far away should you stop for them, because rabbits make a difference. I'm exaggerating and I'm being dramatic. Again, it's the angry Italian inside of me, but it frustrates me. I was taking practice driving tests or whatever online with my mom and my stepdad, and I was just getting angry because they both passed and I failed. Well, I failed twice and then I passed, but I'm just frustrated. But that's okay. All of that aside, it was a great day before that. I went and yes, I got a new P.O. box. So for all of you who have questioned and asked and inquired and begged and want, I'm exaggerating again. But for anyone who is interested in sending me a letter or what have you, you do not have to. I am stressing and emphasizing. You do not have to send me anything. Anything. You don't have to spend money on me, not even for a stamp. I stress that, especially because I know people get angry about YouTubers having P.O. boxes and receiving things. Drama can happen. So I said it the first time I got a P.O. box when I was living out in Massachusetts. Please, I cannot be expected to be a pen pal. I cannot be expected to write thank you notes. Like, I can't. I am not asking for anything, and I hope you do not ask for anything in return other than me making videos like I always do. I don't know, I feel weird and like ungrateful saying that and everything, but I know people think that I'm ungrateful for the way that I do my P.O. box. There you go, that's my spiel. I so appreciate and love each and every one of you that takes the time to sit and watch, and for those of you who actually enjoy my videos, I appreciate you so much, and that's the only reason why I even purchase a P.O. box. It's for those of you who ask for me to get one, because otherwise I would not get one for myself. Some of you are just very persistent about asking me. See, I'm like getting all sweaty even thinking about people sending me things. You don't have to send me anything, you guys. So I got a P.O. box, and then I went to my mom and my stepdad's, and since it was kind of like rainy, gloomy, we didn't know what the weather was doing, we didn't go to the art fair. Instead, we went and saw A Woman in Gold, which is the movie about a very, very famous Klimt painting, Gustav Klimt. So that was so good, you guys. I was like weeping. It was kind of embarrassing because it was nothing but like really elderly people in the theater, plus me and my mom and my stepdad, and like the guy behind us was snoring because he kept falling asleep in the movie because he was so old. Whatever, it was really, really good. So if you ever go out and see that movie, or if you want to, you should, because it was really, really good and historically accurate. I mean, you know, as much as a Hollywood movie can be. And dinner and hanging out and la 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 la. Here's the primer slash my foundation. You know, yes, I'm sweaty. It's hot outside, but you guys, can you see in this lighting? I doubt it. But my foundation is there, my concealer is there, my blush, my contour. I don't even care if I'm gonna regret this later while I'm editing. How's my hair look, you guys? I'm starting, do you see my sweaty Italian curls? I'm getting hot and sweaty, and I don't know why other than the fact that it's really hot outside. So I'm gonna wrap up this review really quick here. I think this primer is a go. I'm assuming the sunscreen works great. I don't feel or look sunburnt, so yay for them, you know, not lying about that. And it looks like it did keep my foundation in place. I think it felt great. It's the exact kind of primer that I really like I said in the beginning of the video, where it does feel like it's really allowing things to sink into the the skin rather than just sit on top of the skin. Sorry if I'm a little shaky. I had some Diet Coke and I like don't drink caffeine, like not coffee, not anything. And so it's like, it's making me a little shaky. I feel ridiculous, but whew. It's been a long time since I've had pop. Anyways, I think this is a great primer. It's a bit spendy, yes, but you are getting quite a bit of it. You're almost getting, if I remember correctly, it said it's for a 1.7 ounce tube, in which case you're getting almost double of what a typical foundation would be. Primer really makes all the difference in the world when it comes to your foundation and how long it's gonna wear throughout the day. So this one gets a big thumbs up from me. I am going to, like I said, take a shower and go to bed. I am very ready. And yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. I hope the review was helpful, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!